This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning. It's now time for our entertainment segment, which means we're talking movies with Kit. And this morning we are reviewing Noah. And I know that there's been a lot of controversy over it, a lot of bad reviews, and you're agreeing with those bad reviews, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah, it was a terrible movie. And just let me give you a little preface about it. A lot of the controversy around it is the fact that it doesn't exactly follow the biblical take of Noah that so many people are accustomed to.
Right.
And yeah, that's true to an extent, but that's not why this movie is necessarily that terrible. Yeah, it's a bad part of it, but I don't knock a movie for not following a biblical story.
Right.
The reason why I knock this movie is just because everything that you'd want in a good movie, this just fails to deliver. And it's such a shame, too, because the actors in it are amazing. I love Russell Crowe, love Jennifer Connelly, love Emma Watson, and they deliver strong performances, but when you're given such weak source material, you can only do so much. And in terms of dialogue, the way the scenes are written, they're pretty poorly written. The actual cinematography and the way the action scenes were choreographed, it was just really terrible overall. And the ridiculousness of the story and the inconsistencies with the time lapses. Like, you could have someone who would potentially conceive a child, and then literally in a span of a day or two, you discover that they're pregnant or whatever. And then there's also, ancient times pregnancy tests apparently in this movie, which is another ridiculous thing. There were just so many ridiculous things, one after another, over and over.
So were you, do you think that they were hoping for an awesome movie, but it was just obviously not thought out, and they kind of just scrambled to put everything together and be like, okay, here's Noah?
It's clear to see that they put a lot of time and effort into it, and that's kind of part of the problem, I think. I think they got a little too full of themselves. I think at one point, the way that I described it to Dawson yesterday was, I think Hollywood came together and said, all right, let's craft this ridiculous story, and then after saying, all right, this, and this, we're like, hey, you know what, let's just slap some religious feel to it and release it right around Easter, and then say it's Noah, and then it'll be huge, so you could tell it would just fizzle, just really fizzle.
So I'm guessing probably the red carpet premiere was probably better than the actual movie. Did you ever see pictures of the red carpet when they did their premiere? I think it was in New York or something. Instead of having red carpet, the carpet looked like it was water and stuff, so it looked like you were walking on water.
Yeah.
So I think that probably was the extent of awesomeness.
I think whenever you pull out any gimmick like that, they realize, this is kind of a bad movie. We should probably do something to jazz it up a little bit. Yeah. Overall, just a really poorly written, poorly just delivered movie.
So, out of how many stars?
I got to give it 1 star, and that's my first 1-star review.
And you don't even feel bad about it, because honestly, it has been getting really bad reviews.
Yeah,
so
unfortunately.
So maybe just skip this one. Wait until it's on DVD.
Nope.
Not even.
Watch it.
Oh, okay.
Don't
even watch it.
Don't waste your time.
Okay. Well, thanks, Kit.
Yep.
We'll be right back.